Welcome back to the podcast. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I cannot thank you enough for your time. And if I'm not your cup of tea, I get it, man. I do. I'm not for everybody. If you are a returning visitor, I'm really not sure how you're going to feel about this one, as it's not what I usually do. But I feel obligated to do it because it is such an elephant in the room, and I don't see a lot of folks talking about it. So today we are getting into the all-time high fallacy and how it directly applies to crypto. Please stand by. I don't know if you could tell or if I mentioned it, but I am more or less a fundamental trader. I'm a pragmatist. I am boring. It's all about the numbers for me, and that's it. I tend not to be persuaded by hype, and I certainly don't get emotional about my investments. I learned a long time ago that this too shall pass, and it served me pretty well. If I am way down on something, it keeps me from doubting myself too much, and it keeps me from doubting my process. The market is sort of fickle, in case you haven't noticed, and it doesn't always do what it's supposed to do. So even pragmatic traders get clobbered sometimes. There are no sure things in crypto, only likely things. And sure things and likely things are radically different. They aren't even the same sport. If you profited from a sure thing in the market, odds are very good you broke the law somewhere. I'm not knocking it. You do you, bro. It's just not something I would do. But this too shall pass when I am up have served me much better than when I'm down on something. It makes me step back and really drill down into why I am up on an investment. Did it do what I thought it would do? Has it gained momentum due to fear of missing out? Has the market changed and I didn't catch it? Is there a factor I'm missing? What am I missing? It serves me better when I'm up because this too shall pass. Up or down, this too shall pass. If you're an investor and you ever decided that you wanted to get a tattoo to remind yourself of a fundamental truth of trading, get that. That's your reminder. Lows can be absolutely crushing, and highs never, ever last. Keep that in mind. Which is a perfect segue into the point of this video, which is the all-time high fallacy. It is shocking to me. And this is not specifically in regards to crypto, but as there are so many new investors in the space and they don't quite get the fundamentals, that the all-time high fallacy has kept them in a vulnerable, weak, untenable position in their investments. They are using no level of rationality at all, if that is the lone reason they're holding. And I'm looking right at you, Doge. I'm looking right at you. You are holding on, the Doge folks, you are holding on to a crypto because it used to be really valuable. And if it was once, it will be again. That's the all-time high fallacy. And I want to say most of us are guilty of it at one time or another. And if you're guilty of it, odds are really, really good that you lost money because of it. It absolutely crushes reason. Today is not tomorrow. And for damn sure, yesterday isn't. So why, oh why, are you using a price point from yesterday to determine the future value of your holdings? I constantly reevaluate my positions in every crypto and every investment that I own. All of them. It's my money, and I take it personally. It is surely worth my time to tend it. And Never have I looked at what it was to determine what it will be. But I hear this constantly. I see it on the forums. I hear it in conversations. Now, I don't do Discord, but I'm thinking if I did, I would see it on Discord. It's great because this is where it was. It's great because it will be there again. It's great because people clearly like it. Look at where it was at one time. At one time. What? As soon as you evaluate your position based on where it was, you just closed off your entire thought process to outside forces that might be factoring the value. It almost surely is. But you won't see them because look at where it was. Now, I can illustrate this easily with two cases, and I'm going to. AMP had an all-time high of 0.078 on Gemini. It's wide open to the world now, completely visible. Everyone sees it. Has it gotten back there? Has it? Are you basing it on where it was at one time? Now, the AMP community is special, very special to me because I'm a big AMP holder. And I think most of the holders of AMP, they see the big picture, so they are being a bit more rational. So let's look at the biggest of the big. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit 71K-ish, some change right around there. At the time of this video, it's at 37K. Not quite half of its all-time high, but it's close. And it's close enough for this. I see page after page of very smart people. I mean, just alphabet of letters after their name, indicating that it will go back there because it was there before and the market can support it. But they've yet to show me why. If the all-time high is all that matters, that's it. Why in the world are you not pouring all of your money into Bitcoin right now? If the all-time high is an indication of where it will go again, how could you possibly miss? You will double your money. Everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. Everyone but the market. The market doesn't care what the all-time high was. It only cares what it is this second, this very moment. So if you get any sort of takeaway from this video, please take this. Yesterday is no indication of tomorrow. None. None at all. And if you continue to trade as if the all-time high has any relevance, your money is vulnerable. All-time high is emotion, and that's all it is. And your crypto doesn't care how you feel at all. So that's it for this one. If you made it this far, thank you. I'm not expecting it to do much as my pragmatic philosophy to trading videos. They really tend to die on the vine, but they're very therapeutic for me, and I thank you for indulging it. Live stream on Thursdays at 7 Central. Cheers.